I can't believe it. I'm the new red team leader. I look to my left hand and something appears. It looks like a rift to go, only it isn't. I shake it just like you would a rift to go, and it teleports me. It teleports me into Fortnite. I can see everything. I can see all the players in the whole world. Like the game is just one giant house, and each room is a doorway to a player's actual home. I feel a sense of bloodlust, something I haven't felt before. I knew it was because I was red team leader. I find a few poor souls that look like easy targets, so I stalk them in their battle royale matches. The looks they give, I could see it. Pure terror. Their skins in the game ran from me, and then, when they were destroyed by the chopping block, the people behind the game were petrified, because they knew this shouldn't be in the game. Isn't it funny? I used to be like them. Now, I control the fear. It's been like this for a few days now. Just join in matches and raise hell, destroy them, and slaughter them. My powers aren't as vast as the old red team leader. I can only do the chopping block, but I have just the plan to have some real fun. I think I'll take a page out of the old red team leader's playbook. I think Cuddle Team Leader will appear in the shop for 1 hour. I feel so bad for the person who buys me. The person who bought me was a 16-year-old. He was so excited to get Cuddle Team Leader on a flash sale for 1 hour. But he'll soon discover he has Red Team Leader and I won't be so nice. He equips me and we start in a match. I let him control me for a few games until I discover that he is a new player. I take control, otherwise I can't have my fur turn red and I won't unlock any more abilities. To the player's surprise, he actually doesn't mind because he's getting victory royales and a boost in his KD. But what he doesn't realize is he'll have to pay for all of this dearly. It's a 1v1 situation and he's just too nervous, so naturally I take over again, and I do to him what was done to me so long ago. I cut off the player's head, and my fur is long, sharp, and dark red. I let out a roar, a loud roar, and I can see the player's face because of my abilities. He was dumbfounded, he was shocked, and he was petrified. And he was too late. He immediately went to try to refund me, but I wouldn't let that happen. I kept on denying the refund. He was screaming at his console, he was mad at this point. I decided to let him know who was in charge here. I start up the console he shut down in anger. I started Fortnite for him, turned on his TV to volume 100, and proceeded to play, and shot randomly, just so he would hear. He storms into the room and tries to power down the console, and I'm not having any of that. What kind of supernatural being would I be if I let this happen? It's time to show him true fear. It's time for him to turn that anger back into terror. Just when he loses all hope and he tries to leave the room, I say, Hey you, the one who bought me. Yeah, you. I see you there, in your room. That's a nice poster on your wall. Mind if I come visit? His anger, as you can guess, turned into one of shock, but I need that shock to turn into pure horror. I come out of the TV and I tower over the poor teen. He's shaking so bad. That little anger he had turned into horror, just like I wanted. I stare at him with my mask on, and I just say, boo. He runs out of the room crying and yelling for his mommy. I go back inside the TV. A minute later, he brings his mom in the room, saying there was someone in there with him. When they look, all they see is me, in the game, just as red team leader, waiting to play. The mom didn't believe him, and he cried all night long. My first few victims, A few players down, many more millions to go. I can't wait to see who my next victim is.
I'm gonna tell you a story, something personal, of how I'm feeling about this world right now. Let's go. Everyone, stop and take a breath. Do you hear a demon in your head? A heartbeat